What's up, guys? This is Frankie
And Wes.
and Tony Gomez,
The Florida Dominicana.
Florida Dominicana Cigars. Tony, tell us a little bit about what we see right here.
Alright, well, right here is the chapter 1. As you may or may not know, this is my first creation as a cigar maker. And what we got here is a 58 by 6.5 box press chisel. It'll be the first chisel of its kind. It's never been done this way before. The blend here is a Brazilian Oscuro wrapper, a Connecticut broadleaf binder, and a Dominican filler. I'd expect a very, very powerful cigar, probably one of the more powerful cigars we've ever made. There's some real deep, very dark flavors. I think you get a lot of dark chocolate, roasted coffee, things like that. And I think that's because of the broadleaf blend. I think it adds a very, very nice extra dimension to it. So, and these are available in 10-count boxes. I expect to make around 10,000 of these. And once they're done, and we'll start thinking about chapter 2.
Very nice. Now, what's the price point of these?
These will retail about $10.50 a cigar before any kind of taxes depending on where you're located.
But as we know with the Florida Dominicana, it's worth it.
Alright. Tony, thanks, man. Appreciate you coming on the show.
No problem at all.
Excited for it. Very cool.
See you guys.
Thanks, guys. Guys, this is Frankie and Wes, Litto Gomez, the Florida Dominicana. Litto, if you will, and it's an honor.
Frankie, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Same. Likewise, thank you for coming to see us.
You bet. Thank you for doing this. If you will, just take a minute and tell the audience a little bit about what we're looking at right here.
Okay. Well, basically, there's two limited editions. One of them is the factory press limitado. Okay. It's a very blend of very aged Dominican filler and binder with a very dark Sumatra wrapper, which makes it very different than the original factory press 4, which is our latest one, that comes in a box of 120. This is a different packaging. It's a more easier packaging for people to take home, other than the big box of 120. And the blend is very different. And we do the factory press limitado every 4 years or so. Okay. We put tobaccos away for some time and let them age, always with the focus of making this blend at some point later on, a few years later. And every time we do it as a plus, because the cigars become really creamy and powerful and very flavorful. So it's a very fantastic blend that we're happy to make every few years. Awesome. And it's going to be limited. I still don't know how many we will make. Okay. It will all depend on how the yields of the wrapper that we use, and but there will not be a lot of it. But it's good for our fans that are always waiting for something like this.
Absolutely.
And then we have the A, which is a collector's item. It's not a commercial cigar. It's not a size that is popular with most cigar smokers. But nonetheless, there's a small group of real, gourmet cigar lovers that will really appreciate the greatness of smoking an A. And we found really great tobaccos to make this blend. Last time we did this was in 2006. Okay. And so we are repeating that with different tobaccos, and the flavor is completely different. The box on the outside has a printed picture of the patio of the factory, and so it will be a collector's item, something that we don't want to make a lot of it, but we want certain people to be able to have those A's available and put them away as part of their collection. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's been 7 years since we've done this. What's the age on the tobacco for this?
There's some tobaccos that are 8 years old. Some of the ligeros, like really top leaves of the plants, the coronas, which are the top 3 leaves of the plant, that take forever to be able to be smoked. There's a lot of aging on those leaves. It's that kind of tobacco that we know that every year when it comes from the farm, we have to ferment it a lot and at really high temperatures, and then after a long time fermentation, we have to put away for aging.
Wow.
Year after year we smoke them, and we see the progress of those leaves, and we make our notes. And every year we come back to those bales of tobacco, we make cigars with it, and then we go back to the notes of the year before, and we see how the tobacco is progressing. And that's one of the most beautiful things.
It's such a romantic process.
Yeah, man. Those things.
Intimacy with that leaf, honestly. I mean, that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah. It's just like a kid that you see growing up. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And same with this tobacco leaf, because you see from year to year the changes are incredible. Okay. Until that moment that you say, this is it. It's ready. It's at its full potential right now. Okay. And let's do it. All right. And that is
a special moment.
That is one of the biggest pleasures at the factory, to work with these tobaccos and see how they progress and see how the flavors change time after time. So that's the best part of my work.
That's awesome. Well, let me ask you this: for those who are not familiar with the A, what's the exact size?
It's a 49 by 9.
By 9.
Yeah.
9. Excellent.
It's a long cigar.
Is that about a 2.5 hours?
It's a 2.5 hours smoke easily. And nowadays, I remember when 49 ring gauge used to be a good ring gauge.
Right. Yeah. we all know that's not the case anymore.
A Churchill started to look like a panetella now.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny because I walk to the rolling room, and you kind of you see all these thick cigars, a lot of thick cigars, because we produce a lot of thick ring gauges, and our most popular cigars are 60s. Okay. Yeah. And suddenly you walk into a rolling room and you see a Churchill, and I see this is a very plain ring gauge, very small ring gauge. It's starting to look like a Lancero almost.
That's awesome.
That's amazing how you just try. You use a point of reference.
That changes.
Definitely an interesting change in the industry.
Yeah, basically that's what the consumers like, and that's what we work for. We work for the consumers. We work for you guys, and that's every day at the factory when I'm doing my work. You guys are in mind. The consumers are in mind. We do everything.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. We really appreciate the insight into this great thing that you put out for us. You do a great job. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you.
I'll say this. You heard it from him. He does this for you guys. This is awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks you for watching.
Thank you.
Llego a Puerto, voy para Mayarín. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané. Llego a Puerto, voy para